Hello everyone, today we are in Puglia in the south of Italy, and today we're gonna meet Daniela from Precious Plastic Salento because her story is really interesting. She dropped out from booking.com to start her own micro-recycling business, and today we're gonna learn everything about it. So in the whole region of Puglia, there are over 65 million olive trees like this one. And many of these trees are up to 1,000 years old. This is crazy, and they are these beautiful giant creatures. And even though I absolutely adore olive trees, this is still a monoculture, which leads to many issues. However, unfortunately, they all look like dead. Pretty much dead. And that's because they've been hit by Xylella. And this is how you see entire patches of Puglia which are entirely destroyed by this bacteria. And this bacteria basically affects the plants and completely dries it out. But don't be fooled, this is not the bacteria's fault. The problem is with the underlying agricultural approach that we are having as humanity. In this small region, you have over 65 million trees of the same kind. This naturally leads to pests and issues like this. And one of the reasons why Xylella is flourishing in this region is because the soil is completely impoverished by decades of monocultural farms. So in Puglia they live in these strangely looking conical houses. The design dates back from the prehistoric age. So as the story goes, there used to be a king that was charging people per building. And a building was defined by the existence of a roof. So local people, they built and designed their buildings in this conical shape so that they could just remove a single stone at the top and the whole roof would collapse. So when people had to come and check, they didn't have to pay any taxes. And here in Puglia, they also produce much of the fruits and veggies that we eat in Italy and in Europe in general. But lately, agriculture has become a very plastic-heavy industry. And in this case, they use these nets to prevent the weather from damaging the crops and to prevent the birds from eating the juicy grapes. But as you can imagine, these films of LDPE or potentially PP are most likely never gonna be recycled. So you remember how last week I was talking about this great recycling system we have in Italy? Well, it doesn't look like it's the case here in Puglia, unfortunately. So all the organic material is gonna get mixed with potentially useful materials like plastic and paper, turning into something that doesn't have many other options than being burnt or sent to landfill. Hola! Ciao!
Hi everyone, here is Precious Plastic Salento, and today we will do a tour of our workspace. So let's introduce you our team. Here we have our amazing Azzurra, Valice, our extrusion master, Carla, our French volunteer, Flavio, also volunteer from France. So guys, follow me around our workspace. I will show you a little bit of our machines. So starting from the last one, which is not finished yet, but we are really proud of it. It's our sheet press. It's a half meter square, but I'm sure it will give us the satisfaction. We are waiting for our amazing mechanic Mauro to complete the electrical part, and then we will be able to start. And then we have our bike shredder. We use it with kids and during our workshops. Actually, everyone likes to go on that. And here we have our best class machine, our injection from the guys of Plasticpreneur. This is the injection we use also for our workshops. We bring it in schools, in public squares, wherever we go, and it always attracts a lot of people because it looks a little bit like a space shuttle, you know. And here it's our extrusion. It's a simple version of extrusion, but recently we are really enjoying this machine a lot, because it allows you to give your personal touch, your creativity, and of course you have to have a good hand. We are really liking it, and we are doing a lot of nice stuff. me show you some of the products. We do different types of bowls and lamps, and here some of the little product we do with the injection. So here is some of the plastic we collected through our donation network, because we have developed a donation network, so private people that are coming and bring their plastic from home, or even some shops, they donate to us plastic jugs and other plastic material. We really like that we can involve the citizens to participate to the project. Basically we use, as you know, mainly HDPE, so we have here all sort of bottle caps, some PP also from the plastic jugs. Before we shred it, we cut it in little pieces because it's easier to shred. We clean and we sort the plastic, and you can see a little bit of it here. Here we are seeing some mushrooms, super important tools for our extrusion work, because this is the mold, these are the molds that we use for extruding and creating our fantastic bowls. For example, you see, this comes from here. Actually working really good because the plastic does not stick on it, so the final product gets released very easily.
We really gotta give it out to Daniela. She's in front of the camera. There's about 45 degrees outside. It's so hot, it's insane. Big shout out to Daniela here. Precious Plastic Salento is also located in this incredibly beautiful industrial space. So we thought, why don't we just show off a little bit and show you this beautiful space and this beautiful creation. I'm now gonna give it back to Daniela, but first I wanted to give a massive shout out to Ivan at Zeleniu, the original ideator and creator of this technique. We internally even call it the Zeleniu technique. I haven't heard much from Ivan lately, but I really hope that you are smashing it as always. Now, give it back to you, Daniela, and I want to learn everything we can from these beautiful products you make.
So as you can see here, we have some of the examples of the bowls and the plates we do, and the lamps we do with the extrusion machines. Of course, different colors, different shades. We are focusing to replicate natural colors. They totally look like baskets with natural material. We are still like a small organization. We produce very little. We used to participate to some markets recently, and we saw that people actually like them really much. And when they understand that it's actually recycled plastic and it's handmade recycled plastic, they get even more interested, and we sell them really well. In an average market, we sell like around 15 or maybe 20 of these bowls. I would say from 15 to 25 euro, depending on the size and also on how perfect is the technique, so it depends.
Okay, so we have chosen the hottest chairs in the hottest day, in the hottest building in the whole of Italy. And we're now gonna have a little chat to learn more about Precious Plastic Salento and more specifically about you and your background. I know you were working in a corporate environment and you decided to just give it all up and dedicate your life to precious plastic and to recycled plastic, which is a very admirable choice, but I'm very curious about the ins and outs of that choice.
Yeah, back in 2019, I was working actually for a big company. It was a big online travel agency. And I had a full-time job actually, but I wasn't at all satisfied. At a certain point I was feeling like my work was not really significant to me or to any, so I just decided to resign, but without having any idea in mind. I just wanted to take my time and think about the next move.
Then what happened? How did you start at Precious Plastic Salento?
That's a really good question. We are still trying to answer to that. I think we are finding our way, our way of using precious plastic and make something that can stay and that can somehow help the community to change habits and have a more environmental friendly approach. Basically, we are finding a balance between educational activities and production and doing also other projects.
But probably the most important question here is, are you happier now?
Yes, yes, I really am. I mean, we are really happy about what we are doing, and we are also managing little by little to make a living out of it. So it really inspires us and with my amazing colleagues and friends. We really hope to continue to doing this, and I'm really optimistic about that because I saw really so much interest around us, and we are still at the beginning. So we have really still a lot of things to learn in terms of design and producing, but I'm really confident we will make it.
Okay, so we come to the end of this interview. Thank you very much, Daniela, for your time. And I really hope that all of you got inspired a ton by Daniela and her step towards, dedicating her life to take care of our beautiful planet. She took a big leap of faith to leave behind security and safety of a corporate job and really decided to follow her passion and dedicate her life to take care of our beautiful planet. And I really hope to see many more of you to take that leap of faith and really dedicate your life to what you love. I'll see everyone in the next video. Ciao!